this is Sam here from KitchenGadgetsClub.com and also the voice behind your popular Kitchen Gadgets podcast, Magic with Gadgets. Well, you absolutely loved it when I shared with you how to cook a frozen giant Yorkshire pudding in the air fryer and also how to fill it with your leftover cottage pie from your Sunday leftovers. But right now, what everybody's doing, but they're using the oven. They are using giant Yorkshire puddings and they're filling them with their Christmas food. So I thought, well, why don't we try it in the air fryer and see how it does, hey? Because after all, the air fryer does a brilliant job of making lovely, crispy Yorkshire puddings. So, shall we give it a go? But what do you need? Any of your favourite Christmas or Sunday dinner leftovers work brilliantly in this recipe. Turkey. This is Ninja Speedy Turkey Crown leftovers, by the way, so do check out that video because it will be coming soon. So if you're not subscribed already, make sure you do. And then some mashed potatoes, a bit of turkey gravy, as you do. And then I'm not going to use all of these, but I was just dishing up some Sunday dinner, some stuffing balls, and of course the lovely pigs in blankets. And of course, the frozen giant Yorkshires. You can just do one at a time in the air fryer and they're brilliant. And the Philips air fryer is a perfect size for this. So are other square size or roundish air fryers. So shall we give it a go? Right, we're going to start by moving all this lot out of the way. And we're going to give the Yorkshire pudding a kickstart in its cooking time. So pop it open. Frozen Yorkshire goes in, and you're looking for 2 minutes at 180 and then press start. And then we'll be back in 2 to fill it up and continue its cooking. I am Sam, and the thing I created for you that I'm the most proud of is our air fryer cooking guide. I had a gut feeling that as an air fryer user myself, this is what we all need the most. A time and temp chart that has almost 300 everyday foods in it with tried and tested times and temperatures, all of which are for the most popular foods ever. I let Sophia loose with a copy so she can show you just how amazing it is. From its beautiful design to the amazing pages that are loaded with all your favourite time and temps by food category. But the best bit is the magnetic strip that lets it sit so perfectly on your fridge. Simply search Air Fryer Sam and Dom on Amazon or go to KitchenGadgetsClub.com/books to grab yourself a copy. And we've beeped. So, shall we get it out? Oh. Look at that Yorkshire pudding. It's already starting to get crispy around the edges and it's nearly done everywhere. So now we can load it up, can't we? So, turkey. Yes, please. How much turkey do you want on yours? Or would you mix up the meats? That's the question. If you are having a Christmas dinner, for example, I know many households have like about 3 or 4 different meats now, don't they? So then, a couple of stuffing balls. Oh, looking good already. Pigs in blankets. Oh yeah, there's 4 too many. How many do you have? And then mashed potatoes. Oh, this mash is lovely. What I did is I meal prepped this mash, so it's been sat in the freezer waiting for Christmas time, and I just warmed it back up again in the microwave. It's just perfect for it. So now you could add in more sides if there's other ones from your Christmas dinner that you like, or you can just go straight in now with your gravy, because when somebody asked me to recreate it, they said they'd seen it with turkey on, stuffing balls and pigs in blankets. So I'm trying to recreate that one with some mashed potatoes as well. So then grab your gravy boat. Have you got a nice pretty gravy boat, or do you just have a plastic jug? Now that's the question. So plenty of gravy. Not that my turkey needs it because it's been cooked with gadgets. And then look at that. Is that ready to go on? Or would you add more gravy? Now that's the question. How much gravy is too much gravy? So now let's pop it back on. 180 Celsius, 360 Fahrenheit, 2 minutes, and then press start. And we've beeped. So shall we check on our Yorkshire pud? Oh yeah, look at that. Doesn't that look fabulous? Oh, do you want one of these this Christmas? Now that's the question. And I mean, these can also be done for leftovers. I mean, look at that. How easily they come out. I'm just going to wait for it to cool down before I take it out completely and have it for myself for my lunch. But isn't that easy for something simple that you can just do at home with your air fryer? A giant Yorkshire pudding, your favourite fillings. If you've had a gammon dinner this Christmas, then swap it for all your gammon treats. The same for your pork crackling. Or what meat are you having this Christmas? I mean, Yorkshire puddings traditionally go with beef, don't they? So what about throwing some beef in there and some mashed potatoes? I bet that would be lovely. Anyway, Merry Christmas from us all at KitchenGadgetsClub.com, and I hope you've enjoyed this other option for using up your Yorkshire puddings. Thanks so much for watching our YouTube video. It feels so amazing that you've stuck around to the end. And of course, that must mean that you like our videos. So why not also follow us on social media? You can find us at the Kitchen Gadgets Club on Facebook and on Pinterest, TikTok. We're Kitchen Gadgets Club. You can subscribe to our YouTube channel for more great videos like this one. And you can also find us at KitchenGadgetsClub.com, where we have a membership that shares brand new kitchen gadget recipes every week. And we also have lots of great ideas, resources, tips and tricks. And we are an ovenless kitchen, so we teach you exclusively how to cook with kitchen gadgets. And a ciao for now.